Well, I started playing console games when I was a little kid. My family couldn't afford any of the video game systems. Luckily, my mom's best friend had a Nintendo, and I would just spend all day over there playing all the games that she had. After a while, you know, I would just start friending people that had video game systems, and I would go over there all the time and just play all their games. And then eventually, once I moved to Minnesota, I got enough money to buy a PC. And then I got, you know, into PC gaming, got into my first real game that I liked a lot, which was UT99. I was playing Quake for a long time, played that for years. And then eventually, you know, I started to get a little bored with Quake, but there's just so few PC games that come out that aren't crap or ports or really dumbed down. So I knew StarCraft 2 was coming out. I decided to try it, and I never stopped playing it. I mainly play Protoss. I kind of mess around with other races, but my main is definitely Protoss. I started following it right when the first season of GOM came on, so I watched all those, and since then I've had every season ticket for that. I've watched all the IPLs, I've watched every MLG. I went to one MLG. You know, I'm planning on going to another MLG and hopefully an IPL. I have a few favorite players. You know, I mean, I love Nest-T. I like DRG a lot. And then as far as like the other people that I mean, I like Puzzle, Genius, and then foreigners I like Naniwal, occasionally Hydra, as long as he's playing, you know, up to how he can. Not yet. I think it's getting there, but I don't think that they truly understand what it takes to be a professional just yet. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, because when MMA started, you know, there was a lot of guys that were really good, but if you go back and look at even champions at what they did, it's minor compared to how much training is involved in it today. So if you look at it, I think Korea has the best method so far. But even the Korean StarCraft 2 teams don't seem to be lagging behind of how they did it in StarCraft 1. So, you know, I think they're getting there, but I think when you decide to be a pro and do something for a living, you really have to dedicate your whole life to it. And I think most pro players right now are just missing that just a little bit. I think that it could if they do it right. You know, I've seen a lot of sports things and esports and stuff kind of pursue this idea that television is the end all. And I think really that just in general, media and stuff is going more towards online, like an IPLs are and the GOMs and stuff. And I think a half-hour TV show is really going to condense and minimalize, you know, what a great game StarCraft is. No, thanks. Definitely watch me fight. And also, you know, if you want to play StarCraft with me or something, hit me up on Twitter. It's at Nik Lentz, at NIKLENTZ. And, you know, just support the cause and the growth of esports.